want to start by saying that I'm a crier. If I'm not between like a 4 and a 7 on the emotional scale, there will be tears. So just know if I start crying up here, I'm probably fine. I'm just dramatic. My name is Rachel, and I'm graduating from the Air Traffic Management program today, which means I've spent the last several years of my life studying to be an air traffic controller. I've often made the joke that no one ever expects me to say that when they ask what I'm going to school for, but I've realized recently that there's a lot of truth in that joke. In the United States, less than 18% of air traffic controllers are women, so it makes sense that it's an unexpected answer. I knew coming into this degree that there would be times that I'd be the only woman in the room, but I wasn't prepared for how self-conscious that would make me. Coming from a predominantly female high school, being the only woman was a huge culture shock. I quickly learned, though, that all of the faculty members I've ever had the privilege to learn from are nothing but kind and supportive. I have always valued ASU's charter statement, which says that we are valued not by whom we exclude, but by whom we include. And I have experienced firsthand how the ASU community prioritizes this inclusivity in a meaningful way. My freshman year, I was enrolled in a course called Aircraft Power Plants. In that class, the primary project is to disassemble and reassemble a Lycoming aircraft engine with a group of students. I was the only girl on my team, and I was nervous because I felt like the boys knew more about the engine than I did, and they didn't, by the way. At that point, I wasn't comfortable asserting myself, so I tended to stay off to the side and I just watched. The first week, I didn't say much, I didn't raise my hand, and I definitely didn't try to work on the engine. But the second week, I will never forget Professor Jimmy Kimberly coming over to my team, pulling a wrench out of my classmate's hand, handing it to me and saying, "She's gonna do one. It's not like it was back in my day, and she's gonna do one." At the time, I was mortified. I didn't want the wrench, and I was thinking, no, let him do it. But as I've grown throughout this program, I realized that this particular moment was one of the most pivotal of my time at ASU. Professor Kimberly didn't single me out in a negative way, and he wasn't patronizing. He simply made it clear to me and everyone around me that I had the right to learn too. I adore Professor Kimberly, but this is only one of many instances in which my professors and the aviation department impacted me in subtle yet powerful ways. Just the other day, I told my professor and mentor, John DeLute, that if he had ever made me feel like I didn't belong in his classroom, I may not be standing on this stage today. His consistent support and encouragement has been paramount, and whether he knows it or not, I respect him and his opinions tremendously. He could have made me feel as though I didn't belong on this career path, but he never did, and neither has anyone else at ASU. And that's a big deal, not only for me, but for all of the women who come after me. As a recruitment assistant for the Fulton schools, I have probably answered the question, why ASU, at least once a week for the past 3 years of my life. Why should I come to ASU? Why should I send my child to ASU? And really, my answer has always been the same. People at ASU are unlike people anywhere else. I know that might sound cheesy, but I do genuinely mean that. The compassion that the faculty demonstrate is immeasurable, and the diversity within the student body is invaluable. So as I look around at everyone graduating today, some of you I know and some of you I don't, please know that I am grateful for our shared experiences at this great institution. All of us walking across the stage today will share an unbreakable bond as ASU graduates and alumni, and that is so cool. Whether it took you 4 years to get here or 40, today is a testament to your achievement, and you deserve to celebrate that. I am proud to walk across the stage with all of you today, and above all, I am so proud that my diploma is going to say Arizona State University, and I hope you all share that pride with me. Thank you.